Chapter 6, Example 1. Since 1980, average mortgage interest rates have fluctuated from a low of under 6% to a high of over 14%. Is there a relationship between the amount of money people borrow, in millions, and the interest rate that's offered? Describe the relationship shown. Now, whenever we're describing a relationship, there are four things we want to discuss: the direction, any unusual data, the form, and the strength, or DUFs. Direction, unusual, form, and shape. So we have a scatter plot here showing interest on the x-axis and the amount on the y. So we want to say, with this bivariate data, is there a relationship? Looking at it, it looks fairly straight, like we could imagine putting a straight line between it. It's going in a negative direction. Each data value is pretty close to the other, so it fits that line that we can imagine here pretty well. They're pretty close to the line. So let's write this up. We always want to include context. The relationship between interest rates and the amount of money borrowed has a fairly strong negative linear association. The 12% interest rate could be considered an outlier, but it is not influential since it is in line with the rest of the data. It appears that as interest rates increase, borrowing of money decreases. Okay, so we have the context in here twice. The relationship between interest rates and amount of money borrowed. And at the end, where we say, it appears that as interest rates increase, borrowing of money decreases. So we're talking about the context and also kind of giving an overview of the whole thing. That's really important to us. We want to get that feel that as interest rates increase, people are less likely to borrow money. So that's important to know. So the money borrowed is fairly strong. That's the strength right there. It fits a line pretty well. Negative, because it's decreasing, linear association. So negative direction, linear is form. We have an x value, an interest rate that's a little bit beyond all the others. The next highest are just 10%, so this 12% looks maybe like an outlier, but it's not influential. It's not like way up high where there was a lot of borrowing with that value that would throw the whole line off. So we want to mention it, but it's not going to impact our data too much.